I do that there. Do that there. Well, YouTube, Baton Rouge has to the loss. A motherfucking nigga Young Bleed passed away. Tributes to Bleed, R.I.P. Damn. Yeah, we got the word this morning. He had an aneurysm on the brain. So Baton Rouge is kind of in an uproar right now. You know, Bleed was one of our homeboys, you know, grew up with Bleed. But I'm much older than he is, but I watched him grow really like that. He's long around age with my oldest child. But he got to perform his song in the verses with Master P. Saturday night in Vegas. And say when they took him in the bag, he collapsed. They rushed him to the hospital. It's either a heart attack or an aneurysm. But damn, Bleed. R.I.P. It's for Bleed. I'ma never say die. See it in my eyes. I'm fly like an eagle. See no evil eye. And I'm feeling in the dust. Supernatural. Wicked y'all niggas down. But see how they running everything on the cool. They know I'm feeling like a fool. R.I.P. Bleed. How you do that thing? We don't care. How you do that thing? We don't care. How you do that thing? We don't care. What a Baton Rouge finest. We lost him today. There you go. My cousin in the pen, and I get swole. Send me a letter, say, hey, get your paper. Don't trust me, told me, imitate. We got to sing in the verses. He was a part of No Limit. Young Bleed. 24, can't make pride. Please be a change in the game, cause we so high. I'm from the top. So we all right. What's up, Stu? We lost Young Bleed this morning. We did the verses in Vegas with Cash Money and No Limit. Say after everything was over with, he collapsed. One side say an aneurysm, the other one say a heart attack. R.I.P. Young Bleed. Damn. I just celebrated my birthday with May 9th. My picture on my community wall. We're gonna party this weekend. We had everything set, but we still gonna do a tribute. Cause those that want to get wet, I get wet. Wanna put my gloves on top of the dump so long. Please, mama, may I go out and be a player? Sipping on Hennessy, a million bitches want to raise that boy. I took the toke, I'm singing too. Talk whatever he down with, I'm down with it too. So don't get full of that alcohol in the club and think you bad. Cause if y'all niggas stop fucking up, somebody gon' kick your ass. Now, that making that funky noise, the love is coming through with all this noise. They all from my hood. They all grew up together. Master B came to Baton Rouge. They got them boys and put them on their hood. They from out the bottom. Anybody familiar
R.I.P. Bleed. We lost Bleed. We lost Bleed. But one thing I say, he made it. He got to perform his song in front of an audience. That was the biggest audience ever, I gather. You know, they didn't perform the song in many places. But, you know, that was history right there. You know, versus, you know, Cash Money and No Limit. You know, a lot of things that went on I don't like, you know, and we all have our opinion about things. You know, Turk wasn't there and Wayne wasn't there. And, you know, I don't like the way they've been handling Turf here lately. And I also don't like the way they've been handling Wayne. You know, because that's all a part of the history and the legends. You feel me? You know, if it wasn't for them boys, it wouldn't have been no Cash Money. It wouldn't have been no Cash Money. Now, don't get me wrong. Baby and them, you know, they was on their shit with their beats and this, that, and the other. But your vocals and the lyrics, you know, came from them boys. Wayne, Turk, you know, BG, Juvenile. You know, if you didn't have them voices, it wouldn't have been no Cash Money. And I feel the same, you know, with No Limit. You know, they was having their little differences too with Mercedes and the other girl, Mercedes, and I don't think I forgot the other girl, Portia. I don't know if she was there or not, but they didn't let Mercedes sing a verse. But fine, she didn't sing a verse, but she was there. You feel me? She was there. And that's what mattered. You know, she was there. She was on stage. So you might have not have got a chance to, you know, let us hear your voice, but you still was on the stage. You see, you'll be a part of the history where Turk wasn't there. And Wayne wasn't there. And I don't think it was right. Mystical wasn't there because of his circumstances, but I'm sure if he was home, he would have been there. And it was all good, but why y'all ain't doing it in New Orleans, where y'all from? Why y'all had to go all the way to Vegas? But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But y'all really be done did something. I really be have done something if y'all take that same verses to New Orleans, where all y'all from, and have everybody, recognize everybody. Because they played Turf songs. They played about 3 songs that Turf had a feature on. Why he wasn't there? And then that old puss ass comment Birdman made after. That was some whole shit, man. Excuse me, I'm at the doctor. Dr. Woods. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Birdman, that was some whole ass shit. You ain't had to, we fuck with you when we wanna fuck with you. What kind of shit is that? You showing your immaturity. Don't no real men do no pussy ass shit like that. This is the grown folks sector over here. We talk grown folks. Salute to everybody that's coming in. I'm upset. We lost one of our soldiers, Young Bleed. Don't know which one it was, an aneurysm or a heart attack. We know it was one, and then we know also he's no longer with us. It was confirmed about an hour ago to me. We go way back, you know. I grew up with his parents, of course. He grew up with my kids. But Young Bleed was somebody, you know. He was a genuine dude. He came and celebrated my birthday with me this May gone. I posted some pictures on the community wall. But yeah, Baton Rouge is kind of like in a little uproar right now. Everybody's shocked, you know, because we wasn't expecting that. You know, Saturday was a highlight for us to see him on that stage. You know, that did something to me. I cried like never before, you know, because I was just so happy and overwhelmed with seeing that young man on stage like that. You know, I mean, he done been on stage before. He done perform that song time and time over and over, and then he would be out, you know, if we see him out and we'll say, you know, come on, sing. He'll get on the mic and sing, you know, and we just have a wonderful time. We'll have a wonderful time. So this Friday, I know it's going to be a big celebration. The neighborhood is going to gather, and we're going to give our respects and you know, represent our boy. Boy, it took a lot out of me, man, you know. Boy, it's a hard pill to swallow, y'all. And I know he was looking forward to just coming on back. Salute, hey, OG and Miss Kim and everybody else that has joined in. I was just going on and on. Anthony Ghost. Hey, Looney. What's up, my brother? Love you, baby. Snoop. I got me some new glasses, y'all. I could see a little bit better. Yeah, we lost our boy. Is that Looney? Look, I can't really see after all, huh, y'all? Oh, boy. I gotta laugh to keep from crying. Can't take another more. I know I can't either. I'm so sick of this. Yeah, I'm so tired of it. If it you know, you just don't hear nothing good. But my grandmother always told me, keep living. I'm going to play a song one more time, and then I'm going to go on to my doctor's appointment. R.I.P.
How you do that?
Young Bleed.
Atlanta, how you do that there? Florida, Arkansas, how you do that there? Say who that? Say wanna do that. Run up off the wheel and get your ass with blue black. My nigga, my nerve fresh off the curb, jelly, China preserve, nothing but balls on my way. In the mind's
That's Bleed right there singing.
I'm alive at all times. Whatever my niggas, cause young niggas still dying. I'm about nigga, what? Huh? Give a fuck, nigga, what? Full of the weed, landing like a poppy seed. I signed it and the Janet, happy nigga name, young Bleed, party now. In the jungle where the murder me and mama for months and days tripping out. I'm sleeping like hell of a high, and telling them why. I'ma never say die, say it in my eyes. And niggas see I'm die like the ego, Messina, Eva. And that's this year, I'm building in the dump, supernatural. Wicked, y'all niggas stop in the dope. But see how they running
R.I.P. R.I.P. Bleed.
Like a fool for this motherfucker. Holla how you do that thing. From Texas to Atlantic, nigga, we don't care. Holla how you do that thing.
And they running around these YouTube streets with foolishness and people dying every day. And they around here with foolishness. You know what? They better get their lives together.
When the day goes, my brother in the pen, hit that I get swole. Send me a letter, say, please get your paper. Don't trust the told. These niggas in the day, something with the hat. Don't really care. I'm going to prison, nigga, trying to get a man. What about nice down in the slide? 20 4 some candy paint ride. Niggas with their chains, game so eyes to the ring, cause the nigga blowing the nose. Time to black shoes, man, tight on the ring. My best see that, get wide. Niggas get help, you get enemy tight, nigga never think we go about some to the homies that are home. All I need to never fuck around in this home. Niggas get loud, screaming and shout. It ain't where you go.
That was a hit.
Get loud and say,
hey, I lost a homie.
for a dollar bill.
Young Bleed. Everything lose my hair. We lost Young Bleed. I don't know if you familiar with Young Bleed. You know how you do that there. We lost him today. You know, he did verses Saturday night. He got up, you know, got to rep his song, his part of the song, and they say he fell with an aneurysm, heart attack, but we lost him this morning. So Baton Rouge in an uproar right now. Yeah. R.I.P. Young Bleed.
Wanna put my gloves on, I'm about to get up so long. Please, mama, may I go out and be a player? Sipping on Hennessy, a million bitches won't be. My nigga passed the herb.
Thank y'all for coming up. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
So don't get full of that alcohol in the club and thank you, bad. Cause if y'all niggas stop fucking up, somebody gon' kick your ass.
Low Train from our hood too. From the bottom.
Coming through with all this.
If you familiar with that nigga in the south.
Right place and time. So now, fools, I'm going for mine. Motherfucker, niggas holla, I ain't do that there. From New York to Oklahoma, we don't care. I did it, holla, I ain't do that there.
Celebrate my birthday with me this year. That meant a lot to me, you know. And to see him on that stage, oh Lord. Now that man gone. Damn. How we do that there? How you do that there? I commend and I thank, you know, Master P for even considering, you know, coming down here, getting Bleed and letting him go up there and, you know, do his thing. You know, I commend him for that, you know, because he didn't have to do it, you know, like a lot of those rappers do. You know, you forget, you know, the little people, so to speak. You feel me? But like I said earlier, if it had not been for him, you know, amongst others dealing with No Limit and that Cash Money shit, that, you know, with Birdman and Turf and all that shit is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever differences they have, and they need to learn to put it behind them, you know, be bigger men. You know, the man say just give him his money. Just give him his money. Turf say just give him his money. What's so hard about that? You see, but they still be on that I raised you shit, that tough boy shit. Them men are fucking men. And I don't blame them. You don't let nobody bring you down. I don't care who you are or what you may have done for me. You're not going to belittle me. It's a thing called respect. And respect is earned where it is given. Turf old bitch ass nigga, we gonna fuck with you and we fuck with you. Birdman, you was a bitch for that. And if I was Turf, I wouldn't fuck with you. That's why they talk about us. You supposed that was history. You know, that's gonna go down in the books. And at the end of it, oh, Birdman said fucked her. Really? Crazy. Crazy. And this a kicker. Birdman, you wasn't even the mastermind of the bullshit. You had your 2s and 3s in it. But if it wasn't for Baby and the other one, Slim, am I right, Mahal, if you still here? They need to stop all that. But they need to do it in New Orleans, where they from. Now I give them all the props in the world, baby. They did their thing. They did their thing, and it wasn't about who won. I was just happy to see them all on stage together. All on stage. But baby messy. Baby tried to kick a little beef at the end. You saw that. I know y'all saw it. He tried to kick a little beef, but Master P put him right on in his place. And everybody else was looking at him like, not tonight, brother. Always got to be an ignorant one. Like the old folks say, ignorant. Not ignorant. Ignorant. That part. See, we grown folks over here. We ain't got to talk proper etiquette over here all the time. Fuck that shit. We can say what the fuck we want to say. Ain't, is, it, and are at the same time. We'll be proper later. Nah, y'all, I got a doctor's appointment. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to my bullshit. But RIP to Young Bleed. I'ma holler at y'all a little later. Salute.